German blue ram cichlids, also known as butterfly cichlids, are small colorful cichlids suited to a peaceful community aquarium. However, they are not beginner fish as they need strict water parameters. Temperature too high or too low, they die. Too much ammonia or nitrate, they die. But fear not, in this video, we'll share with you everything about German blue ram to ensure that your cichlids live peacefully in your tank. We'll run you through basic traits, tank setup before purchasing the fish, choosing the fish in the aquarium shop, acclimating the fish, feeding, water parameter, and tank mates. So, firstly, the German blue ram belongs to the cichlid family in the scientific name of Microgeophagus ramirezi. It can live happily in your tank for up to 3 years if you take good care of them. German blue ram cichlids reach maturity fairly quickly within the first 4 to 6 months of their lives. By then, they grow to be around 5 to 7.5 cm long. Now, what to do before buying German blue rams? As stated, German blue rams are very sensitive to water parameter changes. Therefore, the following steps are very important before purchasing it. Number 1. Cycle your tank. You will want to cycle your tank first so that there are beneficial bacteria to clean your tank. Our video description has a video about how to cycle a betta fish tank. It is a very similar procedure. Make sure to dechlorinate your water too. Number 2. Prepare enough living space. You will want adequate space for the fish to swim. We recommend a size of 45 liters tank per cichlid so it has adequate space to explore like it does in its wild habitat. Even though it can survive in a smaller environment, it won't live as long as compared to when it has the space to move around. Number 3. Temperature. Ideally, keep it in a warmer temperature of 29 to 30 degrees Celsius. Therefore, you will want to prepare a heater if you live in a cooler climate. Number 4. Planted tank and decorations to simulate the wild environment. German blue rams will appreciate a heavily planted tanks with a lot of hiding places like plants or decorations without any sharp edges. If you have cave-like structures, they will be ideal as it simulates the natural environment. Examples of plants you can use for decorating your aquarium are Java fern, Amazon sword, and wisteria. The plants will help to keep the pH and water parameters in check. If you want to promote breeding amongst the fish, a flat rock to create space for them to lay egg helps too. Next, choosing fish in an aquarium shop. We recommend you to keep German blue rams in a pair, one male and one female. German blue rams are typically picky with their breeding partners. Therefore, if you spot rams that are already in pair away from other rams in the aquarium shop, you can get them. That will be ideal to promote breeding. If you are keeping more than one male, we suggest making sure that the aquarium is large enough with plenty of hiding spaces to have 2 separate territories. Also, pick healthier fish. Pick fish that are still responsive and active. This means they react to environmental change like you touching the glass slightly. Number 2. It looks healthy. Ensure that there are no white spots, fungus, rotten fins, or hollow belly. If you see any sick fish in a tank, we'll suggest finding another source to buy your German blue rams as bacterial infections could spread or the water parameter isn't well maintained in that tank. German blue rams are not hardy fish, which means fish with sick symptoms rarely recover. Next, let's talk about acclimating the fish. It's very important to acclimate your blue rams. If not, they may die from the sudden temperature change from the packaging to the aquarium. Just soak the fish container or bag that you bought from the aquarium shop in a fish tank for 15 minutes. Once the temperature is similar, you can gently place them into the tank. Now, let's talk about feeding. Typically in the wild, rams feed on small insects, invertebrates, or plant material floating in the surrounding waters. Therefore, to increase the survival rate of your fish, we recommend you to feed them a healthy diet of both meat and plant as the German blue ram is an omnivore. You may offer blanched vegetables for a plant diet, then provide them with brine shrimp or bloodworms for protein. A healthier source of protein helps to promote growth and breeding. Pellets and flakes should not form the basis of their diet. When it comes to choosing fish pellets, you want to pick sinking pellets so that the pellets can reach them easier. Our experience has been that they typically ignore floating pellets. In terms of how many pellets to feed, we recommend following the instruction on your pellet product. Next, let's talk about the water parameter. German blue ram prefers soft water and a slightly acidic or neutral pH range of 5 to 7.5. If your tap water is hard water, consider using reverse osmosis water or adding Indian almond leaves to help soften the water. It also helps to lower the pH value, which is a more suitable environment for German blue ram. However, when it comes to the pH, the recommendation is to keep it stable. Chemicals like pH adjuster often create pH spike or dip that changes too suddenly, and that's difficult for the rams to adapt. Similarly, if your tap water is naturally more alkaline, you will want to use reverse osmosis water or add Indian almond leaves or driftwood to the tank too. Since its natural environment is typically filled with vegetation, it will be ideal to provide them with moderate lightning and slow water current. Unless your tank is a good setup planted tank or low-tech planted tank where the plants and beneficial bacteria filter out most of the ammonia, nitrate or nitrite, we will recommend a partial water change at least once a week because they are quite intolerant of ammonia and other toxins. This is very important because they die quite easily from ammonia poisoning. Since German blue rams are not aggressive like many of their cichlid species, you can keep them with most non-aggressive fish that are of similar sizes like tetras, platies, mollies or angelfish. We will avoid fish like guppies, plecos or goldfish as they release a lot of waste. This means it may indirectly kill your blue ram by shitting too much. Also, while German blue ram are not aggressive, they may become aggressive during their breeding season to protect their offspring, or maybe if they are stressed out. The source of stress can range from everything related to lack of territory or bad water parameter, so you can just double check and fix all the criteria stated earlier in this video if that's the case. If you did all the above, congratulations! Your German blue ram cichlid should be able to survive pretty well. Check out our other videos on German blue ram below.